Welcome to the Metro Cafe.
Welcome to Metro Cafe TV. On today's show, we have with us Chris Cooper, author, trainer, and coach. Welcome back to Metro Cafe. We're here now with Chris Cooper, author, trainer, and coach. Welcome to the show, Chris.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
Yes, glad you could make it. So today you're going to talk to us about your book,
Okay.
Achieving Your Dreams.
Okay.
26 Quick Keys to Succeed in Life.
Correct.
Okay. Now, if I remember correctly, there's a poem that goes along with the 26
Right.
keys.
Exactly.
Will you do that for us?
Sure. I'll share it with you. Actually, the book was written as a result of the poem.
Okay.
I listened to what people were asking for versus what I thought they needed.
Okay.
That's the advice of one of my coaches, and came up with the Achieve Your Dreams 26 Quick Keys to Succeed in Life.
Okay.
And the poem goes like this: A, avoid negative people, places, and things. B, believe in yourself. C, consider things from every angle. D, don't give up and don't give in. E, enjoy life today. Yesterday is gone and tomorrow may never come. F, family and friends are hidden treasures. G, you must give more than you plan to. H, you have to hang on to your dreams. I, you must ignore everyone that tries to discourage you. J, as Nike says, just do it. K, keep trying, it will get easier. L, love yourself first and most. M, make it happen. N, never lie, cheat, or steal, always strike a fair deal. O, you must open your eyes to see things as they really are. P, perfect practice makes perfect. Q, quitters never win and winners never quit. R, read, study, and learn about everything important in your life. S, stop procrastinating, which none of us do. T, take control of your own destiny. U, understand yourself first in order to better understand others. V, you must visualize it. W, you must want it more than anything. X, and we cheated. Accelerate your efforts. Y, Y-O-U, you are unique of all of God's creations. Nothing can replace you. Z, zero in for your targets and go for it.
So tell us what inspired you to write Achieve Your Dreams.
Actually, you know, I own a company called Execute Your Passion LLC, and it's a professional services firm. So I do a lot of coaching, training, and speaking.
Okay.
And I did a lot of different speaking for lots of different organizations, and a lot of people kept saying, Chris, you have to write a book. You have to do something. There has to be some type of way that after you're at a speaking engagement or after you're at a conference, they can take something home with them.
Sure.
And as I said, I really believe in the principles of coaching and
Yes.
understand that we all have to be pushed to the next level.
Right.
I talked to one of my coaches, James Malinchak, and he said, you know what, Chris? He said, you have to give people what they ask for, not what you think they need. Okay. And I said, okay. I said, well, what is that? And he's like, well, you know, every time you speak, what do people ask for? I said, well, let me see. Every time I do the poem, they always want the poem. So he was like, bingo. I said, so you mean write a book about the poem? He said, yes. So I
wow.
definitely prayed about it, got it together, and I actually was able to finish the book in 30 days.
Awesome.
So I was very excited about it.
That is enough to be excited
Thank you.
about.
And I released it just about a year ago, and it was amazing because it was the day here in Atlanta where we had all the tornadoes. When all the tornadoes hit, it was the Ides of March, March 15th.
Right.
And I had this big book release event that was going to take place downtown, and I was nervous because I was like, nobody's going to come because it's, you know, storming
The weather's so
outside,
bad,
and
right.
you know, and people are terrified. But we had almost 200 individuals that came out that evening, and
Look
it
at
was
that.
a phenomenal success.
Wow.
And as a result of that, I wrote the book to be very universal.
Okay.
So whether you're a student, whether you're a professional, whether you're a child, whatever you need, you're able to get something from it. And I'll show you if you don't mind. I actually the book is written about the poem, so I give you a letter, such as A,
Okay.
which is the avoid negative people, places, and things.
Right.
Then I give you a short story, poem, or quote relating to that. And what I love about it is I give you an opportunity on the next page, as you'll see, to actually show how you're going to apply that principle in life.
In your
Almost
life.
like a purpose-driven life type thing.
Right,
Because,
okay,
you know, you
right.
actually have to apply the knowledge
Right.
that you're given. So
That's
that's why I do
it.
it. And it's not a shelf help book, so it doesn't just sit on the shelf.
Right,
it's
right,
something
right.
easy you can read. It's under 100 pages. I made sure that people have a sense of accomplishment when they finish a book.
Yes.
And for some reason, you know, people write, you know, 500, 600 page books, and you know, you get to like page 250, and like, okay, I get the general point.
Right.
But this is something that people read on planes. They read it, you know, in conjunction with their studies and those types of things. So it's
Okay.
worked a lot.
Awesome. Well, I'm glad you could share that with us today.
problem.
Now, tell me, you were also doing a college tour.
Yes.
At some point.
Yes. Actually, we just launched and kicked off the 2009-2010 version of the tour.
Okay.
It's the Achieve Your Dreams College Success Tour. As I said, college students in particular have taken to this book like unbelievable.
I was going to ask you about that. Okay.
And I was shocked myself. And I developed 5 individual programs that I'm doing on different campuses. We're doing about 30 different campuses all across the nation. And it's just an exciting thing. So I'm going to be able to speak life into these students, give them tangible skills that they can actually implement to ultimately achieve their dreams and succeed in life.
That's good. So where did you get your motivation from?
Wow, that's a really good question. I would say definitely growing up. I was born in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, the inner city kid type thing.
So was I.
Oh, excellent. See, I didn't know that. That's right, that hometown connection.
There you go.
And actually, my mother had me when she was very young. She was only 16 years old. And my family was very, I guess, adamant about her not having a baby and, you know, focusing on school and that type of stuff. But she literally said that God told her that I would grow up one day and do exactly what I'm doing right now. So that is just like a total testament to that. So definitely my strength comes from my mother, my grandmother, and my aunt, who predominantly raised me a lot. My stepfather, who's amazing, I love him, and also my Aunt Mary. Now, I'll tell you an interesting thing about my Aunt Mary. My Aunt Mary was very intelligent, very smart. She graduated high school, I think, at like 13 or 14.
Wow.
She didn't go directly to college. She went to work for the government, worked as a chemist, but because of the fact that she didn't have a degree, she was a science technician, and retired. And at the age of, I believe it was 62, decided she wanted to go to school and get her degree. And we were in college at the same time, so that was just so funny
That's a
that
great
my aunt
story.
and I would both do that. So, and she has definitely been a huge motivator. If she can do it at 62, I know that I can do it.
That's right. You sure can.
Yeah, so that's a lot. And of course, God has definitely blessed me with meeting so many great individuals. And I've been really blessed to get a lot of awards and accolades and that kind of stuff. But ultimately, at the end of the day, I'm only happy when I'm able to inspire someone else.
Absolutely. And what does Chris Cooper see himself doing 5 years from now?
5 years from now. Actually, I like this TV thing.
Okay.
So I would love to have a show. I'm looking forward to that.
Okay.
I also I will be working on some other projects. The next 2 years, I'm probably going to really focus a lot on the college market because I'm not that far age-wise detached from them. They seem to like me, and it works.
Okay.
It's one of the, I won't say anything as a recession-proof industry, but it's definitely one where the effects are not as evident because of the fact that, you know, when you go to school, you pay a student activities fee. Whether you participate in the programs or not, you have to pay it. And that's generally where I get my funding from their student activity fee. So that works. So I definitely see that. My wife and I are talking about another little person, hopefully, so that should be good.
That's right. So you're busy, but you're married and you have a son.
I have a son, Christopher J. Cooper, number 2.
Great, awesome. And you're thinking about another expansion to your family.
We are.
Awesome.
We are. He needs a playmate.
Right, because Daddy will be all over the place.
Exactly.
Well, Chris, thank you so much for joining us at Metro Cafe TV, and we'd love to have you come back as you do other things and work on other projects.
Excellent.
Tell us how to find a copy of your book.
Okay, well, it is available on the website, executeyourpassion.com. That's EXECUTEYOURPASSION.com. Also, if you're in the DeKalb area, Lithonia specifically, you can find it at the Call to Conquer bookstore at New Birth Missionary Baptist Church. And you can find it online. So it's lots of great, wonderful things.